Alrighty then. Not sure what episode this is. Maybe 26 now? 27? Say 26. And we're gonna look at some offlane resolution for Spirit. Let's go. I'm ready. The Void Spirit spam. There's so many lanes I'm uncertain of. I wanna play this hero. I wanna play more of this hero. It's so much fun. It's like budget Pangolier. Oh my god. I love it.
Is it spring already?
Is it spring already? Davai. Now, I saw Resolution in this game. He goes for bottle. Or he opts for bottle when he has a mid-storm spirit. So I find it fascinating. So he's up against Arc Warden Disruptor, I'm assuming. So he opts for ring protection. He's gonna get pet from long range. Gonna be chip. 2 sets of regen, branches, and iron branch.
According to the forecast, this one was received the last 2
See you later, nerds.
So he wants to go Tango's Orb.
This reward transcends expectation.
Time to man or woman up. The eternal struggle betwixt creep and creep lumbers on.
So Tango's into Orb, into Bottle, into Boots, into Stick is his plan. Which is pretty cool. How much armor does Arc Warden have in the same? Arc Warden has 1 armor. Pretty low armor here, actually. Disruptor has 2. Okay. And he doesn't necessarily need stats because he's against a ranged hero. And he should have enough CS anyway. Enough blast hit damage. Ops for E level 1. Grimstroke blocks camp. He goes to contest, but then he's right back to the wave. He loses 1 creep for this play, though. So he loses like 3 creeps to this play. Interesting. He chooses to box out the Disruptor over playing the lane.
Nothing to your pile.
Ooh, nice angle on that Grimstroke, dude. So he resets the lane in front of tower. Very cool, very cool. Still really wants this this Orbit Venom though. Oh, my eyes. So tired. I'm gonna do so much replay review today. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Gets the double nuke. This is an eye. So he prioritizes it in regen in a lane against 2 in a lane with no real kill threat, but more so just slow chip damage. Or he thinks that the value of Bottle at least is gonna be more I imagine you let Grimstroke get that CS if it gets low. So he imagines the value of Bottle is greater than that of having conflict in terms of getting Bottle. Oh, so he chooses against the Orb Venom in the end. Or he hasn't decided. Because I was surprised he opted for Orb Venom here, because I didn't think there would be that many easy kills. Again, he's half missing CS in order to make these moves. I like what Roger's doing. He's securing the Void Spirit's farm. Box him out. So again, there's a lot more emphasis being placed on. I mean, but in terms of CS though, like there's a lot of emphasis being placed on harassing instead of CSing by Rezo.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Opts for the bottle. Now I'm struggling to recognize when to go bottle in the off lane. But it looks to be just low kill threat, damage over time. Whereas like melee heroes in a lane like this would opt for Ring of Health. Bottles just are like melee strength heroes rather would opt for Ring of Health because they're naturally tanky. Bottle on more casting oriented heroes is quite effective. So much damage. Except for that play. The only way he does die is if he tries to man up into 2 spells. And he doesn't have stick yet. So, no burst regen, unfortunately.
From the tempest of battle.
Bad dude's middle tower. Everyone
Fairy Fire could have been more effective here. Who knows? Since they have damage over time, as opposed to... and nothing really that Salve can be used for. Oh, mega lol. Roger's gonna become the big bad boy now. No one tipping Rezo.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
With the high five.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Still has the Orb of Venom in his quick buy.
Structures are fortified.
So 202 build. Interesting, the Optra 202 build, I would have just gone for the 2... How much damage does this give you? Gives 50 extra damage, 0.2 pull.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But again, we come back to the issue that he just doesn't have the mana cost to use the spell. It's better to not be forced to use W than to put yourself in aggressive positions that you can get out of with W, basically, is what I'm thinking. Most offlane voids that I've seen don't... Like, I always like to go for that, like, level 4 W, but... It looks like most people are just like, look, we shouldn't even be in this position anyway, if we're forced to use it. It's just not worth it. 100 mana for a disengage spell? It's not great. Like, as Pango, you can do it because you can do damage on the way out, but...
Bad dude's top tower gonna
So he goes for
fall.
W level 5. Alright.
Radiant's courier is
Not quite sure why he went W level 5 in this lane, to be fair.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Why is this so bloody difficult?
So moves past the lane, grabs the wave.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
High level play by Disruptor. Pulls the wave away to kill the cart. I imagine he's just going to shove wave here in the farm lane. He's almost 6 though, he could kill. Oh!
Dead.
Interesting decision making there, buddy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I imagine he'll just dive this with 6, right?
This reward
Profits here now.
transcends expectation.
Stacks the hard camp. So he's hit 6 and he's immediately leaving the lane. Looking for a kill opportunity. No kill opportunity presents itself. He moves his way back to top lane. I imagine he's going to make the same move of just shoving wave and then moving, I don't know, maybe with a smoke onto mid. I'm trying to think who can kill this game, right? He knows Arc Warden is jungling, or in lane rather. He sees Ember bot. He sees 3 heroes mid. If I were him, I would love to just clear out 2 waves and be ready to take this fight mid without losing anything. I don't know if this bottle's been super useful. It might come in handy. He was thinking of staticking the wave, but decided, you know,
Something bad is happening.
there's stuff happening in the other lanes. I gotta use spells and clear these waves faster. TPs, pops invis. Oh, this is not the play, my friend.
Bottom just fell off.
$180 gold to the Ursa. Damn. So he sets up that play, doesn't overcommit, sees the TPs, gets the fuck out. If I'm in a lane that isn't aggressive enough to like stop me from going bottle, maybe I just go bottle anyway. Because I'm struggling with mana issues. I don't really want to be building Bastion this year.
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall
Like mana is
over
what
soon.
dictates your early game aggression and survivability anyways.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Yo, good guys. Middle tower got owned. What you gonna do? Get mad or get even?
So, if okay,
Bad dudes did something really
I want to go
evil
back and I want to
owned
see
their own
what
top-
Rezo sees here. He's putting himself in the high pressure, in a lane that's under pressure. Sees 2 heroes mid.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Okay. Does he check the arcs TPing top? This is the next available wave. So his thought process is, look, I need to shove these waves so that I can make moves. If lanes are not shoved, I cannot make moves. So if I were Rezo in this situation, what would I want to be doing? Top lane has already been taken. He wants to expose mid lane. How many waves would he push bot? And what are his kill threats? He knows Ember's still mid. So if I were Rezo, I could probably shove 2 waves, maybe 3 waves, depending on who rotates. And then I can think about... He's going Deso, good lord, and then think about making a play. Doesn't even bother with Yules this game. Why would you... So when do you not want to go Yules in a game? This Void Spirit.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
Bastion. I want to see how many waves he goes for. So that was wave 1. This is wave 2. Sees the Ember invade. Doesn't overcommit with his ulti just yet. But hey, they get nothing out of it because the waves are shoved, right? So but again, he's putting himself in these areas of high pressure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So, if I'm respawning as Void Spirit here, what is my next move? Top lane is being pushed in, and top lane is probably the safest lane available to them right now. Rezo's probably going to play either bottom or mid. His next immediate objective for his support is to get out bot lane and get some wards out. So if I was Rezo here, and I was respawning, He's not at threat of losing any objectives here. I would probably walk out onto the map and farm my way through bot, and then be ready because I know they're gonna go play top next. Walk out on map. He's wave and shove down mid.
Behold, a subtle burn.
They're still occupying bot lane right now while the Prophet takes care of top. On Dire side. Plays within proximity to support for D-wards. And he saved his TP.
Unnaturally sick.
Decides against committing. Wise choice.
Your green dudes, something back.
Okay. Wasn't super great. Interesting commitment. Do they win this game? Okay. So what play does he do to come back from this?
Something back.
He won, or he had impact in his lane. Bottle did work. His item build could have been better. But what does he do? Oh, Roger, you beast! Dude, Roger's so tanky. What the fuck? So tanky. Dude, that fucking cast range, man.
Holy shit! To the void.
Does he have keen optic on the Prophet? No, it's just a gigantor fucking cast range, actually. Holy shit, that's a massive cast range. What? Why does Orchid have such a big cast range? Holy moly. Alright, so he still wants this Dessa. Why does he want the Dessa? Because there's a lot of units in the game? Does he feel like the value of Yules is offset by the fact that there are units in the game and he has his mana? He's got Crystal Maiden and mana anyway? What other items could he get? He could get Agnums. Agnums isn't that bad. How much does Deso cost? Deso costs 3,500. Ags cost 4,200. Crystal Maiden gets a fat ulti. No one popping off like a beast. Damn, son! How did they win that fight? I gotta go back and watch that fight, man. Alright. So, what the fuck happens here? They have a 7k net worth lead at 15 minutes. Arc Warden and Prophet are sieging the buildings, right? Crystal Maiden's doing bits. Storm Surf buys back. catches the Prophet, catches the Arc Orb. Damn! That's sick. That's a 2k netward swing, even with Storm Spirit buyback. How much dude, Crystal Maiden did so much fucking damage that fight. Resolution did like nothing. He baited out Orchid. But that's what you want to do as an offlaner, right? You want to be baiting spells as an offlane Void Spirit. You want to be just getting out by the fucking skin of your teeth. That's the value of the hero. I like how Rezo is like continuously following no one and making sure that he like Rezo's always making sure he plays around no one. Like if no one goes for a fight, Rezo's gonna go for the fight. If no one goes for another guy, Rezo's gonna go for that guy. No one starts the fights or Rezo baits them in. That's how they go.
This reward transcends expectation.
Still wants this Des out. I'd love to try this Deso build.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Mad Moon's top tower. Everyone, go! Now!
Like he still opts not to go for the Yules against Prophet as well, which I think is fascinating.
Knocked over. Radiant structures are fortified.
How does he get out of that alive?
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Killing spree.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, the taunt, baby,
Radiant's
the
top tower is under
taunt.
attack.
Oh, yeah, boy. Is he gonna be a greedy cunt and cut the wave? No fucking way. Actually,
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
he'll wait for like the 18 wave and go for it. No, if he does, that's such a fucking big dick play.
Radiant's top tower is under
Do
attack.
it. Do it. Go for the wave. Do it.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Dude, this fucking Prophet's so annoying. Oh, mama! Big clap to Rezo. What a player. What a fucking player. Heads up play. That's what I would have fucking done, but I would have died. So, I would have got the wave, I would have died.
Never refuse gold given.
So against a team of a lot of units, opt for increasing physical damage output. What? What? What the fuck was that? Rezo, why?
Live on.
Leaving so
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I'm terrified of you.
Cuts the back lines, takes out the disruptor. How the fuck are they winning these fights? Kites in, kites out. Almost. But like he's like going balls to the wall for his team. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. Cuts the backlines, keeps cutting the backlines, keeps going on the backlines. He does not fucking stop fighting the backlines. I think that's what I need to do a bit better as offlane Void Spirit. I gotta just fucking find these backliners. Make them regret the day they were born. Two buybacks forced as well. I want to see what he does. He switches into a BKB. There we go. I did not think that Desolator was the play for 1 fucking second. That's much better. He needs he needs to fucking live in these fights. Good Rezo. Good job, mate. You did it. Maybe one day you'll win TI. But I can see the idea, right? If he figures he's just gonna get fucking cold anyway. I don't know, it's such a good Yules game though. It's like roots and shit. I still don't really understand the Deso. So he gets the BKB, and now he goes back for the Desolator. This is fascinating. This is fascinating. So he starts the fights. Okay. I want to see how everything in this fucking game starts out. Okay. So. Up the high ground. Now there's smoke. Smoke breaks. Storm is within range. Crystal Maiden is arriving. BKB popped, so he's going on the backlines. BKB out, he dies. Ouch.
Gold and sweet. Stupendous.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
Again, he's jumping straight into the back lines. Like, he's gonna fucking force these spells out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I'm not putting enough emphasis on entering on being a like an uncontrollable force in these fights that's just pumping out damage in the midst of them. I think that's where I'm going wrong. I need to itemize so that I can get into the midst of fights. Really, like Pangolier doesn't necessarily itemize to get in the middle of fights because he just kind of can with his like spells that keep him alive, like his W and his ulti. Void Spirit's an entirely different beast. You itemize to stay alive. Start itemizing for damage. you do enough damage already.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
If I look at net worth, this is a Void Spirit with literally, basically one big item. One item worth 3k. And this Void Spirit is still having impact because oh. No. Hugs the tree line. Hugs the tree line. Hugs the tree line. Ah, so fucking good, man.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
As soon as he pops his BKB, it's in. It's full commit. It's full commit. Unfortunately, he full committed and baited out his team spells, but you know, space, right? Ursa's popping off again. His BKBs are bits. Gets into the middle of the fight. He's just gonna go in and soak damage. Like, he's playing it so nicely now.
You seem to have trouble grasping the concept.
How much damage does this absorb? Bonus absorb per hero hit, 75. That's 160. So you essentially give yourself, potentially, if you hit 3 heroes, an extra like 300 HP. I'm not using Resonant Pulse properly. I need to use it like Pango W, which is something I'm very used to. But I need to use Resonant Pulse and just be like balls to the ball, get in these fucking fights, cause damage, split them up, just jar them, shock them. Honestly, that's what I should be doing. In a game like this, where setup means very little.
I refuse go.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
Haste.
He's got a survivability item, so it just goes.
Dyer's
So I need to
middle
identify
tower is full.
what type of survivability item do I need, and then I'm going damage, basically. One survivability item, damage.
Stupendous.
As this type of non-naturally frontlining hero, at least. Now, again, Rezo's playing in these dangerous parts of the map. He's got his BKB now, and BKB allows him to play the dangerous parts of the map. I have to think, what item will allow me to play the dangerous parts of the map as an offlaner? So if I'm Beastmaster against a lot of magic damage, and no one else can play certain lanes, then maybe I'll just need an early BKB, right? If I'm Void Spirit in this game, where they've got all sorts of bullshit that catch me in no BKB piercing disables, then BKB. If they have BKB piercing disables, maybe I'll put Yules into a different item. Oh, that cookie. That fucking cookie. He's just in. He's just fucking in. He doesn't even fucking care if he can kite out. He's just in. He's doing as much as he fucking can before he dies. He's just gonna soak and pump as much fucking damage out as he can.
Green dude's top thing is about to get knocked over. Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Decide upon my leaves.
Ooh, no one.
Radiant's top tower is under
Roger with the
attack.
smoke play.
Regeneration.
Goes for top lane. Just playing wherever his team doesn't want to play, basically. Who does he find? Who does he find? Who does he go on? I imagine he's just gonna BKB and then run towards the arc. He's kiting out. Okay. Because he only has one ulti to charge left, so he's just gonna kite out.
Yo, Green Goose, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
He doesn't even want to go back to base. He would rather just salve outside of base so that he can keep these waves shoved out. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Again, we're going to look at target priority. Pops BKB, gets in the middle of the fight, gets that 3-man Resonant Pulse. It's constantly making yourself a nuisance in the middle of these fights.
Killing spree.
And now they have a net worth lead. I think they're just going to win. They've just been out team fighting the game. And now he goes back to the Axe. So survivability, damage, more utility. Survivability, damage, utility. The trifecta of playing off lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Whereas an offlaner, survivability comes first and foremost. Whereas for other heroes, damage is allowed, like mid and safe lane. All right, and this is a pretty cool game to watch. I'm pretty happy with this. I think no one did some interesting things, but I learned quite a bit. I'm pretty hyped up for that.